Hey guys, Shredder Gamer here. Just want to make a follow-up video on MGO 3 at the Game Awards Friday and kind of discuss the trailer a little bit and some other stuff. So, what did I think about this trailer? Well, for starters, I thought it was pretty good. I think it gave us a little taste of what we are going to see, some new, fresh ideas. Some old ideas just changed a little bit, and I think they're on the right track of what the next MGO should be. But I do have some concerns, and one of them are, and most of you are probably saying, is that, you know, the whole vehicle thing. I'm fine with that as long as maybe it's just in a mode or maybe that particular map. But other than that, everything looked pretty good. It had a SOP type thing going on, you know, because we want SOP. And obviously this is done in the past, so they can't have SOP because that technology didn't come out yet. You know, they got some sort of SOP, you know, with the whole scope thing and everything, just like Ground Zeroes. It looks tactical. It doesn't look like Call of Duty. It doesn't have golden guns, and it's not in first person. It showed character customization, what we want, but I have a bit of a concern about that. The way they demonstrated the character customization, they were showing it that it was more of a, you just buy suits. Whatnot. I want to be able to customize, you know, my head, my gloves, you know, each individual part, choose different colors, different camos, all that sort of thing. And, you know, and then have the difference of military looking type characters and then more of that sleek type of, you know, with the beret, you know, you just look more sleek looking, more beastly looking, I would say. So hopefully that was just maybe just some showing you, demonstrating that, yeah, there's going to be character customization, but they just keep the character customization the way it was in MGO2. You know, that's basically how I feel. And I've been seeing a lot of people complaining and saying, oh, well, you know, we just got a little teaser, all right? It's, you know, don't blow it out bigger than what it is. We got a little teaser, just a little flavor, and it, you know, it looks like MGO to me. It looks like the maps will be a little bit bigger, which is fine. The whole Ocelot Snake thing, that could be like the sneaking mission that there was, where Snake was in the sneaking mission. And a lot of people are saying like, oh, there's going to be like team leaders, and that could be just based off a certain mode. That was already there at MGO2. So far, it looks like it's coming along pretty good. The best part is, though, the best part about all this, you know, you can't judge this. So many people are judging this. You cannot judge this off this little piece of a trailer, all right? We haven't saw actual gameplay or anything, so don't jump into conclusions. But what the best part about all this is that the LA studio, they came out and they said, look, here's a taste of what we're looking at. Send us your feedback. They posted that on their Twitter, and I thought that was awesome. So they're wanting to say, hey, look, here's what we did. If you got any issues or concerns or whatnot, let us know. We are willing to listen to your feedback. And that is awesome. All right, that is a good development company, that they're willing to listen to us. And that's what they should be doing, because we're the ones playing the game. So I made a little list here of what I think. I could go on and on and on of what needs to be done and all that. And just so you guys know, yes, I'm gonna be missing some things. All right, you're gonna be like, Shred the Gamer, you missed this, you missed that, you forgot about. Yeah, you're right. I did forget about that, but I have to keep. I'm gonna try to make this as short and sweet as much as I can. You know, what we saw in the trailer was fine, but this has to be in there. This is a must. This is what made MGO. I'm going to start off with survival with reward points in GP. I've said this many times. If you watched other videos of me, I've said this many times. Survival with reward points in GP. All right, there has to be survival. All games today lack this sort of thing. Everything's just like everyone can just get on wherever they want, and it really doesn't mean anything. Survival, it got clans together saying, hey, we need to get on at 9 o'clock and play till 12 or whatever, and so that we can get reward points to customize our character and to increase our GP as we become better, as with our practice during the week. You know, we practice during the week, and then we take our skills and our training that we've learned, and we go out in survival and prove ourselves that we're the best. You know, we're the best clan, or we're the best characters, or all that. And games other than MGO lacked that. I think if you're gonna have this TDM sort of thing, this is how it should be done. All games should adapt this. This is very important. Survival with reward points and GP. This is what, you know, got me involved in this game for 3 years. If they get rid of this, if this is not in the next installment, then I might play this for only 4 months. I'm going to play it, but it's going to be like a month, 2 months, just like all the other rest of the games. You know, Uncharted, I was like, Last of Us, I was like, this is really good online. but it had nothing like a survival. So it was just like, oh, there's really no point. I've killed enough. I've done enough. There's nothing to keep going. There's nothing to grab onto, or there's nothing, you know, there's nothing to buy. There's nothing to keep going. You know, there's always like, you always had a goal. It created a goal. So survival with reward points. GP, I know there's a lot of controversy with GP, but bottom line is GP was so addicting. So many people got attached to it. I just feel that it should be a little bit maybe balanced better so that it would get rid of a lot of arguing amongst clanmates. For instance, you know, a lot of clanmates would be like, oh, let me get the target so I can get some points, so I can get my GP up. It's like, you've had the target too long. You create all that, and that was a lot of that had to do with, you would run into noobs, and they had very low GP, and let's say you went 4-0, you still got a minus. It's like, I went 4-0 in a match, and I still got a minus. It doesn't make any sense. But because they were a low-level GP type of character, you got a minus. And to me, that needs to be adjusted. I feel that if you do well, if you got kills over deaths, you know, if you go 4-0, no matter who you face, you should get a plus. You should get something, so some sort of points. It might not be as big as jump. Like, if you might get like 2 points or 3 points or something. And if you do horrible against noobs, then you get nothing. You don't lose, you don't gain. You're only going to lose and gain if you go against people that are closer to your level. Because what happens is you got these little idiots that would get on there, and they would create these ults, and they would mess up your GP on purpose and be like, oh, I just destroyed your GP. I'm really an AA grade, and I just got on as an ult because I wanted to destroy your GP and make your life miserable. You know, that's you know, I don't want to get into all that because it's going to get way too long. But the whole GP thing, just adjust a little bit, but I believe it should be there because it's one of the core things that made MGO last as long as it did. It's what gave it what allowed it to extend an extra year, because the hardcore fans were addicted to it, and that's not a bad thing. Tournaments with prizes. All right, you got to continue the tournaments with prizes. That was awesome. You know, you win the tournament, you get a beret, or you get a brat. You know, maybe add more prizes to it instead of just 2 or 3 things, more consecutively. But tournaments with prizes. Okay, now that I've said survival and tournaments, now here's the most important factor to this. If you're going to have survival and you're going to have tournaments, all right, this is what needs to be adapted. Sets it's a time base, you know, Saturday at this time, survival at this time, Monday, Wednesday, whatever how it ends up being. These servers have to be monitored. If glitching can't stop, if you can't get control of these glitchers, then when these times come, you have to monitor these servers so that cheaters don't take advantage of people who want to play legit and ruin the game. Because that's what ruined MGO, the previous MGO. I unfortunately never won a tournament. My clan did. There was the original 4 in my clan, and 3 of them guys, they got their beret. I unfortunately didn't get on that night and didn't get my beret. But one of the reasons why I never got my beret is because glitchers were always playing in the tournament. You know, we'd be almost right there, and then all of a sudden, bam, we run into a glitching team, and it's like, man, why can't they just kick these off? You know, they should be monitoring them. As soon as a clan glitches, as soon as a clan starts glitching, or a character or whatever, boom, they get booted right off the server. Boom, they're gone. And now the team that's playing legit has a man advantage. And then if the whole team starts glitching, then the whole team gets booted right off the server, and then the team that's playing legit gets a free win. I mean, that's how it should be. That'll stop all glitching. They have to be monitored at those times, and I don't think that would be that hard to do. I don't think that would be that hard to do because survival is only, you know, 3 days out of the week, and it's 4 hours long, and then tournaments is only, what, 2 days out of the week it was, and an hour long. Just make sure that they're monitored. Now, you might sit there and say, well, what about when you're not in a tournament or survival? Well, then, in the interface of the online, create something that we could send pictures to you guys, meaning Konami, of saying, hey, you know, these guys are glitching, blah, 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 gonna boot it off, and instant IP ban. I mean, when you log on, it should be noted, no cheating, no nothing, or you'll be IP banned. There's no warning, there's no nothing. There's no reason to be doing that. I never did. I played MGO for three years. I got beasted on a lot of times. Got smashed. Never cheated once. There's zero tolerance for cheaters. And that's how it should be. So IP ban them. Get the heck out of here. You don't belong here. So that's how I feel that needs to be done if survival and tournaments are brought back, and they should be. All right, that'll ruin the whole thing. If there's no survival and tournaments the way it was, a lot of the diehard fans, the core base fans that are going to be there, won't be there. So let's move on. Modes. Capture, Base, Team Sneak, and Rescue. I think them 4 have to come back. I enjoyed Race and Bomb. There wasn't any bad modes in MGO. I liked them all. They were all great, and I got good at it all, and I learned how to play them all. They were all great. That's one of the awesome things about MGO is that all the modes were good. It's not like Ghost Recon right here, this game here, where people play one freaking mode. It's like, why don't we play other modes? No, I don't want to play other mode. Everybody played every mode in MGO because it was so great. Everything was just great about it in terms of the modes. So, but them 4 modes are a must. Next, lobby systems. I guess in the PlayStation 2 times of things, this was like standard, but now everything's automated. No, lobby systems is the way to go. All right, I don't like the automated system where it's just like you join with your team and then it just pew 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 pew. It's okay for something like survival, but when you're just wanting to play every day and just go meet with people and you know, meet up with other players and just play, lobby systems is the best thing. I mean, think about it. MGO had both. It had both automated and lobby system, and everybody did the lobby system. Why? Because it's better. And not only that, you were able to customize your own rooms, and you know, whatever weapons you want in there, you could do whatever you want with it. You know, there was no restrictions, and that's what made MGO so great, and that's what this MGO needs to do. Have no restrictions. Continue that. To get rid of the no, you know, keep the no restrictions. All right? If I don't want rocket launchers in my room, then I should be able to get rid of rocket launchers. See, if, like, let's say Uncharted, here, Uncharted 3, I wish you could have did that in Uncharted 3, because you know what this game turned into? A freaking rocket launcher after rocket launcher fest. I mean, it was just ridiculous. Rocket launcher, everyone just grab the rocket launcher, grab the rocket launcher, grab the rocket launcher. And it's just like, this is dumb. I want guns versus guns. I want them to be about aims, not just rocket launcher all the time. It's like, you know, yeah, rocket launchers serve a purpose once in a while. I was like, but that's all you guys do. I was like, freaking SOCOM 4? Oh my god, SOCOM 4? Noob Tube Fest, dude. Noob Tube after Noob Tube after. It's like, man, everyone does, all they do is Noob Tube. In MGO, you turn that shit off. Sorry, you can't use your Noob Tube. That's how it should be. So yes, lobby systems. Keep the lobby systems. Don't follow what all the other games doing, Call of Duty, whatever. Just keep, Konami, keep the lobby systems. Please keep the lobby systems. And I'm sure whoever's watching this probably agrees. And then last, stat systems. I think we need to see the stat systems, or the MGO had the best stat system. There's no game. Let me show you. I grabbed all these games here. Let me grab all these games real quick. Okay, see these games? Okay, see these games? Okay, see them? See them? Okay, good. You got the idea. So, they don't even come close to the stat system that MGO had. Not even close. They're horrible. Last of Us is freaking terrible. It's like you look at the top guy in Last of Us. It doesn't make any sense. It's like, how is that guy #1? How did he even achieve those stats? It doesn't make any sense at all. How did he get there? You didn't have that in MGO. Everyone that was pretty much GP. Yeah, there was a lot of glitchers going on in the GP. That's a little different. I was like, but you know, TDM and you know, you guys remember Rambo from, you know, he was the best deathmatcher. That guy was really good at deathmatch. Rambo, remember him? He was #1. He just, you know, he just corner camped and boom, 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 and just dapped everyone in the head. Yeah, he was a legitimate, you know, #1 deathmatch guy at the time. And, you know, you would spend hours just looking at the stat system the way it was, just checking people's stats. It was so functional. It was beautiful. That's the term. It was beautiful stat system. Keep that stat system. You know, if you want to change a little bit of look, make it look a little more Metal Gear 5-ish, but it's, you know, go back, Konami, go back and look at that stat system and see how it was. And keep that stat system. That was beautiful. You guys nailed it. Perfect stat system. No game comes even, they don't even touch it. Not even a speck of, not even a drop of anything. They don't even come close to the stat system that MGO offered. So this is my feedback to you guys, Konami. I don't know. I don't have a Twitter account. Maybe I'll post this on Twitter. Can you post videos on Twitter? I don't know. I'm gonna have to create a Twitter account. But now I'm talking to you guys, viewers. If you guys agree with me that are watching, I strongly advise you to, you know, share this video around, send it to Konami, you know, say, hey, go ahead and send it for me. If you agree with everything I said, just send it to them. I was like, let's freaking spam their Twitter with my video, I guess. You know what I mean? Just say, yeah, like what this guy says, this is what we want, to let them know, hey, look, this is what MGO is. So I believe as long as this is there, then they can have the little Metal Gear thing running around and the whole you know, no health thing, you know, that sort of thing. But this is what needs to be there. This is what will continue it to be amazing. So if you guys agree, share my video, like my video, show Konami, yeah, this is what this guy said. Or, you know what, I encourage you to go out and make your own video. See, Konami has given us the opportunity. You know, you guys out there complaining, oh, it looks like crap, it's going to be garbage, it's going to be garbage. You know what? They said, hey, look, if you think it's garbage, come and tell us. It's not finished yet. It's not a finished product. They will accept your feedback. So if you're a guy that's complaining and doesn't say anything to Konami about it, and then when it comes out and you're like, oh, see, I told it's utter garbage, and you have no right to even talk. Whenever I get a chance to make a Twitter account, I'll talk to them or whatever and just make it happen. I want to experience what MGO captured in the previous installment, and I don't want this one to be crap. I mean, it looked good. To me, it looked, from what the intro or what we saw, I'll probably play it for a couple months, but I'd like to have that 3-year reign again, where I played it consecutively for 3 years. And I believe that this is, as long as it has this core, we should be fine. And I know I didn't get into customization. We see that there's customization, and I already talked about, you know, that I want how the customization, yes, customization has to be there, you know, individual everything, different colors, different camos, many different colors, all that sort of thing, gloves, everything. We want it all. All right, it just, that add some better, make it a little bit. I'm okay with making it a little noob friendly, you know, because guys, face it, if it's noob friendly, then that means more people will play, and there'll be more people involved, and there's more people that are sticking around. The longer the servers will stay open. A lot of people complain, oh, the server shut down. Well, you know, because people are fading away. They'll stay in there longer if it's a little bit easier and there's no glitchers. That's about all I need to say. If you guys, like I said, like this video, share it, do whatever you want, make your own videos. I encourage you, you know, say something. Konami is a great company. They're sitting there and they said, hey, we are willing to accept your feedback. Let's give it to them. All right? Don't just sit around. We're going to have the next 5 years of a crappy game. And that's not going to happen as long as we say something about it. Anyways, guys, this is Shred the Gamer. And until next time, I will shred you later.